Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Big John, Big John's Bully House, man. I've been wanting to touch on this subject, this topic, for quite some time, man. Like, I guess best way to start off is like this, man. What the fuck is really going on? American Bully world, exotic world, like, the fuck is really going on, man? I've been seeing so many dogs that are horribly deformed, and people are thinking that's quote unquote fire, badass, what's supposed to be. And so many people are misled because somebody says this is an exotic American bully. That's the farthest from the fucking truth, man. When people ask me how come I don't like exotics, if you've seen the thumbnail, that is the prime example of why I do not like those style of dogs. And it ain't just exotics, man, it's American bullies as well. If your dog is fucked up like that, and you knowingly breed that dog fucked up like that, that makes you one of the biggest piece of shit human beings that there is on this fucking earth. You are literally taking a deformity in a dog that should never be bred, should have never been created. Would just been as easy to cull that dog, put that dog down, or pet home that dog out, which I wouldn't even want to see the dog pet homed out, as fucked up as these dogs are getting. And it's getting to the point where people are like, well, you're an American bully breeder. Absolutely, 100%. And there's a fucking reason why behind that. But when it gets to the point where your own group of people, exotic breeders, are like, man, this is fucked up, there's a problem, man. And there's been so many situations, even at my vet that I go to for my American bullies, when people in there are like, man, we don't even want to allow these dogs into our facility anymore because they are so fucked up and shouldn't be bred. There's so many of these dogs that are going to shows that can't even walk in the building, can't walk around the show ring, can't move, can't function. You'll be lucky if that dog doesn't have a heat stroke inside of a show ring trying to walk around it. So my biggest thing is, one, registry owners, shut the shit down, man. It's real simple. Stop these dogs from being allowed into your building and at your registry and having your paperwork on it. This goes back to your business billboard and your platform that represents you. People are so confused on the exotic dog. Excuse me. The big fad came about with George and Miyagi. Miyagi was a huge deal at that time, and I mean, he still is. Even after this long, you mentioned Miyagi, a lot of people know who that dog is, but that dog wasn't fucked up like that, man. That dog could actually move. People went so far left with this whole exotic thing that they think if a dog can't move and it's standing there and its tongue's fucking flap out the side of its mouth and it looks like it's literally about to die, like, hey man, that's fire. No, bro, it's not, man. It's really truly not. That's fucked up, man. And that's crazy that people think that that's fire, you know. And that's what that's what blows me away with this whole, you need to catch up with the times. I need to catch up with the times of what? This bullshit? A dog that can't walk, can't run, can't do a fucking thing? Like, I need to catch up with this, man? Hey, I tell you what, leave me in the time, back in, keep me in the back. Nah. I don't need to catch up with the times, man. And what's so crazy, and this ain't all exotic breeders, it's not. I know quite a few exotic breeders. I've talked to quite a few exotic breeders. I have a lot of respect for quite a few exotic breeders, but their dogs can move. Their dogs can run. Their dogs can play. Their dogs live. man, it's going so far to the left that, one, Registry's giving people that breed this type of garbage a place to take their fucking dogs and think it's okay. It's not okay, man. Registries need to shut this shit down. Judges need to shut this shit down. Fucking show hosts need to shut this shit down. If you see a dog walk into your facility, your event, your show ring, and it fucking looks like that bullshit, or it can't move, hey man, you gotta leave. You gotta go. We can't have that here. And that's not just being a breeder. That's just being a fucking dog lover in general. Like, where's the integrity at? Where's your guys' respect for this animal? Now, a lot of people will say the same bullshit about me. You breed dogs and you sell dogs. Absolutely. I breed dogs. I sell dogs. I don't have a dog with an issue. And if there is an issue, ever, because my dogs get health checked, that dog's pet homed. It is what it is. If a pup has a murmur, immediately pet homed. Now, granted, yes, every dog, just like every human in the world, is born with a murmur. Will it go away? Yes, it can go away. But here's the thing. If it's classified 1 through 6 and it's like, hey man, it's class 1, nothing to worry about. Even class 2, nothing to worry about. 3, 4, 5, 6, you may run into an issue, man. It's crazy. It's crazy as fuck. So, man, I'm just blown away. Like, I am so taken back by where I've watched all of this start from and go to, that I'm like, fuck, man. This is fucked up. This is horrible. These dogs should have never been bred. These dogs shouldn't be created. It's wild. And it's even crazier to see so-called paperwork behind these dogs. That's insane to me, man. These registries that are allowing these dogs to be bred or registered or papers on them or anything, man. Like, come on, man. You know that dog's fucked up. Like, really fucked up. Shouldn't be bred. Shouldn't. None of that, man. None of the above. It shouldn't do none of the above at all, period. And I don't know if it's misguided people that bought these dogs, that are breeding these dogs. I don't know if it's misguided registries, misguided judges, misguided show hosts, whatever the case may be. Like, hey man, I know the old saying, just like anybody else, 20 bucks is 20 bucks, but I'll be fucked if I ever looked at some shit like that and was like, yeah, 20 bucks, man, I'm gonna go ahead and take that and put some papers on this dog, or 30 bucks, whatever the fucking registry fees are now. I'm gonna go ahead and allow that shit to have my paperwork behind it, or I'm gonna allow that to be in these shows, and regardless whether it's a sanctioned show for points or whether it's a fun show, man, fucking, hey, a fun show is supposed to be fun. A show in general is supposed to be fun. Go out, meet new people, establish your kennel, hopefully make new clients, meet new clients, whatever the case may be. But if you guys are promoting this, man, and allowing this, then not only the exotics, but the American bully, period, man, because I see so many misguided and misinformed people think that everything is an exotic and those dogs are created because of all the line breeding and inbreeding. I'll be the first one to tell you that a person that does line breeding, no, that's not how those dogs are created. They're not created by inbreeding or line breeding. Those fucking dogs are created by a monstrosity of mixes. And the more fucked up, the better. For some reason, they think it is. Line breeding and inbreeding play very important roles when it comes to breeding dogs. That's how you establish certain looks, certain lines, certain qualities of dog. That shit that created the exotics now, that's not none of that. That's horrible fucking mixes. And it's just insane, man. I mean, fucking hairless bullies, man. There's no point in that. Come on, man. You're hurting the dog. By that point, a dog with no hair is so exposed to the sun and everything else in the world that you're hurting the dog. That dog, in reality, could never be outside longer than what, 20-30 minutes on a hot day, because its skin is going to be fucking fried. Same thing with the cold. That dog could not be outside longer than what it takes to take a shit or a piss, because that cold is going to hit that bare skin and cause problems for that dog. These wrinkled up Frenchies now with the big ropes that you can literally tell they're mixed with Shar-Pei. Come on, man. That's fucked up. These dogs have been around for quite some time. And it took for a bunch of money-hungry, greedy motherfuckers to ruin dogs that have been around longer than probably your fucking bloodline and your family tree. Man, it's crazy to watch dogs from what they used to be and how it started to what it is now. You know, and that's probably how a lot of the pit bull guys and the game dog guys felt with the American Bully coming about. But I can promise you, the American Bully never went this fucking far, and never went this bad. I love game dogs. I love real, true pit bulls. I still love all that shit to this day. You know, and that's what I was talking to a couple of my buddies about. Like, man, I cannot believe how far this went and how horrible it has gotten with all of this, man. Like, this is crazy. This is insane. Yeah. And then seeing people selling these dogs for $5,000 and up. You'd be lucky if that dog makes it to 2 years old. And that's lucky. That's you being very, very lucky. Now again, like I said, this is not all exotic breeders, man. This is just the really fucked up ones. That dollar don't mean that much, man. And if it does, then that just shows your character as a person. If you'll fucking fuck up a dog on purpose and keep a fucked up dog and breed that fucked up dog purposely, I can only imagine what you would do to one of your so-called fucking day ones for some money. This has been kind of weighing on me and shit, so I wanted to express it and I wanted to speak on it. And like I said, American Bullies are their own breed, established, own breed. Don't mix up the American Bullies with this bullshit over here. And again, I'll say it again, this is not all exotic breeders. I've seen plenty of exotic breeders where their dogs can run, jump, play, fucking live normal lives. Somewhat normal lives. I mean, obviously, the smaller you go with these dogs, it is what it is. You know, you got your complications and everything, just as well as any other breed of dog. But, man, if you're gonna do it the right way. Fucking stop taking shortcuts, man. If a vet tells you don't breed this dog and you spin back and breed that dog anyways, man, you're fucked up. Like, for real. Well, let's be honest, man. You have no morals, you have no integrity, you have no respect. You're just a shitty fucking person. You should never be allowed to touch a fucking animal, ever, or breed an animal, or have anything, because at that point, all your main focus is money. That's just what it is, man. There's no reason to beat around the bush and fucking sugarcoat shit. I ain't Willy Wonka. This ain't the motherfucking chocolate factory. This shit has gotten me to the point where I'm looking at my own shit like, man, should we keep going? Because everybody is so misunderstood and so confused on what good shit is versus what horrible shit is, and they think the horrible shit is good, and the dogs that are actually good dogs and can move and function are somehow shit. Like, I don't understand, like, how we went from dogs that can walk and run and jump to dogs that have to be carried. That's not moving forward, man. That's moving fucking backwards. You gotta pull this son of a bitch in a wagon? I gotta carry you around? Man, that's insane. That's crazy as fuck. I'm sorry for being so straightforward, man. This is just me. When I get on a topic that really aggravates me, this is how I speak, and this is how I talk, and this is who I am. Yeah. So, with that being said, do better, man. Just do better. You can have great exotics without having all this other bullshit with it, man. You can have great quality dogs. Be that person. Don't follow what everybody else is doing, man. At the end of the day, a dog is supposed to be a dog. It shouldn't look like a fucking walrus or a seal, where it's dragging its hind legs, or it can't move, or, man, a dog should be a dog. Do the right thing, man, and do it the correct way if you're gonna do it. You can have crazy exotics. I've seen them. I know quite a few people that breed them. And they literally look just like an American bully, just shorter and more compact. A little freakier, because obviously they're shorter, more compact, and they look crazy, man. Like, I was like, man, that's cool. That little motherfucker's cool. But then I see these other things, like, man, that motherfucker look like it's off Deadpool and Wolverine. Fucking tongue all hanging out of its mouth. But, hey, man, that motherfucker fucked up. But yeah, man, I figured I'd touch on this subject and kind of put it out there, man. Like, really look what you're buying and you're getting into. To a lot of people, $5,000 ain't a lot of money. It's pocket change. To somebody else that don't know no better and got something because they thought that was it, that was good money spent, no, sorry, you was lied to. But you'll find out when that vet bill costs you 10 times the amount that dog did. And then you gotta bury that dog. You're gonna find out. I want to give a huge shout out to all subscribers, new and old. Like, shares, comments, followers, all the love we get. Continue to get. As always, take care. God bless. Stay safe. We love you all, man. Keep rocking with us.